adjustment from the first half to down by 6?
Yeah, it was just, let's go back to the first half. I give our kids a lot of credit to win this game. We could not win this game in year 1 or 2. When you go 8 or 9 minutes and you don't see the ball go through the basket, it can become, emotionally draining. But our kids just kept gutting it out. They're tough kids. They're resilient. I think our fans are starting to realize our defense is pretty good. I think our players are starting to realize that. When you have a good defense, it can keep you in games, and that's what it did. And we talked a lot about, John, this week. These games historically have come down to the final shot. I don't know what it is about the Penguins and the Grizzlies. It doesn't matter who's coaching, who's playing. A few years back, we remember, the buzzer beater Youngstown made, we made, and Coach Slocum and that group made in Detroit. And then Garrett Covington and, tonight now DQ. Just the history here is really interesting. But I think our kids just gutted it out. They decided we were not going to lose. And, sometimes you got to get a little lucky. And we got lucky that, we just stayed the course. And that ball, Darius's shot, really was very, very close from coming off. He just had enough touch on it to make it, and I was happy for our kids.
You guys seem to create your own luck with second chance opportunities in that last 20 minutes, too.
Naz and Mike were tremendous. We gave up a lot of size, a lot of weight against those guys. They're big, but they're also strong. So you got to have heart. You got to have toughness, desire. Naz didn't play great offensively, but he did a lot of things that went unnoticed. The last 3 or 4 minutes there, he was going to get every rebound. And to be plus 10 against that team with the size disadvantage, that's a credit to our toughness by a lot of guys.
Jerrod, would you say this identity of this team is really that grit, that we saw tonight, especially down the stretch, back and forth?
Yeah, I think it started against the Mountaineers. When you go into a game against West Virginia, you got to put your hard hat on. You got to go to battle. And I think our kids saw great results in that game. I think they believed that we could win that game. And ever since then, 3 out of 4 games, we've had that grit. We've had that toughness. So when we do that, we got a shot. When we don't have a shot. So hopefully our guys can understand if you play that hard defensively and you get stops, you get a chance to win a lot of games. College basketball right now, nobody's scoring. I watched all those games last night. They're in the 50s. So tonight we hold them to 60. That's a great defensive effort. And you got to give Coach Campy's group a lot of credit, man. Those kids battled. Hills Mays was in foul trouble. I thought they did a tremendous job defensively. Their defense is very, very hard to play against. They force you to make shots, and we didn't do that tonight, but we didn't let it affect us.